Hey, first grade, it's Mr. Houston back from his study, sitting in his study, ready to go for week 2 of digital citizenship. So last week we did pause and think online for digital citizenship. This week we're ready for lesson 2, which is going to be called How Technology Makes You Feel. So remember, just a quick reminder of digital citizenship, right? We're all people, you guys, me, your parents. We use our devices, our digital devices, to get online on the internet and we interact with other people. So that makes us digital citizens. Okay. So last week I encouraged you to pause and think when you did things using your devices and technology and the internet. This week we're going to talk about how technology makes us feel. So let's go ahead and get started. Digital citizenship, grade 1, how technology makes you feel. We're going to talk today about a little more about balance in our digital lives. So let's get started. Why is it important to listen to your feelings when using technology? What do you think? Why is it important to listen to your feelings? So you're on your device, you're on your phone, smartphone, you're on your tablet, your laptop, and then you're feeling certain ways, right? Why do you think it's important? Well, think about, how do you feel when you've spent too much time inside on a rainy day? And we're definitely experiencing that right now, right? With learning from home and digital learning because of the whole coronavirus thing. We're spending a lot of time inside and we're going to be spending a lot of time on our devices. So it's kind of a similar thing, right? How do you feel when you've spent too much time inside? I know I start to feel bored, kind of cooped up, tired. I'm missing my friends. I want to get out and see something different because I'm tired of seeing the same stuff. Well, today we're going to talk about the kinds of feelings you might have while you use technology, right? Like your laptops, your phones, your tablets, or after you've just been on it for a long time, which we're going to be on it a lot as long as we're learning from home like this, right? So some will be good feelings, but others may not be, and that's okay. Let's think about some feelings you might have when you're using technology. Okay. So I'm going to give us some situations and we're going to talk about them. So we would do this with partners, but we're just going to do it together. Okay. So let's say that you're looking for pictures of hearts, right? Online. So you search the word love, but you end up on a site that looks like it's for grown-ups. How do you feel and what should you do? Okay. We're going to talk about that. So maybe you feel kind of uncomfortable and maybe you're worried you're going to get in trouble, that you're on something you shouldn't be on, right? Maybe. How about you're watching a show and it's supposed to be for kids? There's a really scary character and you might not want to tell your friends, but you really don't like it. You really don't like the scary character. How do you feel? What should you do? Well, it's okay to feel uncomfortable, right? And uncomfortable means you feel sort of hurt or worried. Your gut, remember how guts are one of our digital citizens? Your gut is telling you that something just doesn't feel right. Um, so it's okay to feel that, and that's you. That's that's you knowing that you're probably somewhere you shouldn't be, right? And that's good that you recognize that. How do you feel after you're done using technology? Sometimes we feel tired. Our eyes are really tired. Or maybe we just got a lot of energy because we've been sitting around. So we want to get up. We want to run around. So I know that's how I feel. Okay. Sometimes these emojis right here might be some of the ways you feel when you're using technology. Now, some of these emotions are good, some aren't. It's important to listen to your feelings, right? Maybe you're using technology and you're happy. Maybe you're using it and you're curious. Sometimes you might be uncomfortable or frustrated. So, what you need to do when you're using technology, and especially if you don't have a good feeling, you should follow 3 steps, right? And it's called pause, think, and ask. And we talked about pausing last week. Well, when you pause, think, and ask, that's going to help you sort of know how you're feeling when you're using technology, right? Pause, think, and ask. Well, you pause. When you have a feeling, you stop and take a moment to notice it, right? Like if you're scared of something, pause. If you're unsure about something, pause. Then you think about it. Notice your feelings and think about what to do next, right? Like when you're feeling like you've had too much time on a device, take a break. Try a different activity. Go outside, read a book, talk to friends. Maybe you spent so much time that your eyes hurt or you lost track of time and you missed a chance to do something else, like maybe play outside. When you're frustrated, take a deep breath and count to 3. Right? That's what I always do. And then the last one, ask. Listen to your feelings. If you're feeling uncomfortable, if you're feeling unsafe, unhappy, or unsure, you should get help from a grown up, teacher, mom, dad, another grown up. Okay? All right. Let's go to the next slide. So let's talk about this emoji game. I'm going to read you guys a couple of situations. And for each situation, I want you to think about which emoji would best show what your feelings would be. Okay? How do you feel? What should you do? That's what I want you to think about. Okay, let's start. If you were really into learning about cheetahs and you found a website just for kids with lots of information about cheetahs and really cool pictures, which one of these would that be? Probably this one, right? You'd be really happy because you're really into learning about cheetahs. Okay, how about you've been watching funny videos of cats for almost an hour and you missed out on your chance to go to the park with your friends? Which one might that be? Maybe this one, you can't believe an hour went by, or this one, you missed out on the chance to go to the park. Your grandma lives far away. She video calls you every Saturday so that you can stay in touch. Well, that should be a happy one, right? Love talking to grandma. You're playing a game on your tablet and it suddenly stops working. You ran out of charge. Might be this one, might be this one, might be a mystery one, right? We're frustrated, we're upset that it ran out of charge. You're at the park with your parent or somebody that's taking care of you, right? And you want them to watch you do a cool trick. You can't get their attention because they're on their device. They're texting somebody. Might be mad, might be sad, might be frustrated. You're watching online videos with your friends, but ads keep playing for grown-up stuff. Which one might that be? That could be several different ones, right? You've been playing on your tablet for a really long time and your parents tell you that it's time to stop. Might be sad and frustrated, angry, all those different emotions you might feel while you're using your technology, right? It's important to remember that just because we're on our technology, just because we're on our tablets or our phones, doesn't mean that real life's not still happening, right, guys? We're still feeling things, right? We're still feeling things. We're not really in a different world. We're just really caught up in what we're doing. Okay, let's watch a fun video of the digital citizens talking about their feelings. We're going to learn a poem in here that is going to help us remember some good strategies for managing our feelings too. So let's go ahead and watch this. There we go. Here we go.
Technology, it's fun, it's neat. It makes me feel really sweet. But then sometimes it makes me blue. Do you ever feel that way too? When I'm happy, I say woohoo. When I'm sad, I say boo-hoo. When I feel my feelings, I share them too. Whatever I'm feeling, I say it to you. When I feel unsure or not okay, I pause and think and ask away. I find a grown-up and I say, can you help me find my way?
Really good advice, guys, from the digital citizens. Okay, really good advice. So let's look at this. Let's look at this poem. I like this poem a lot. I'm going to move my picture out of the way here. Do You Ever Feel by Ren Brennan. Technology. It's fun. It's neat. It makes me feel really sweet. But then sometimes it makes me blue. Do you ever feel that way too? When I'm happy, I say woohoo. When I'm sad, I say boo-hoo. When I feel my feelings, I share them too. Whatever I'm feeling, I say it to you. When I feel unsure or not okay, I pause and think and ask away. I find a grown up and I say, can you help me find my way? Right? Good job. I think there's some really good things in that poem. Do you ever feel? So today we talked about some of the feelings we might have when we use technology. Right? Now, I'd like you to think, draw, and write about what you'll do if you get an uncomfortable feeling when using technology. Okay? So I look forward to seeing these in our office hours. Take a few minutes. Take some time here to pause and think. I want you to draw a picture to show what you will do if you get an uncomfortable feeling using technology. And remember, uncomfortable can mean you just feel frustrated, you feel a little scared, you feel sad, you maybe know that you're looking at something you shouldn't be looking at. Draw a picture to show what you will do if you get an uncomfortable feeling using technology. Then I want you to write a little bit about what you'll do if you get that uncomfortable feeling. Okay? All right, so this has been lesson 2, how technology makes you feel. And remember what we talked about today? Remember how we talked about technology and how we should pause and think? And we will talk to each other soon during office hours, and then we'll talk to each other during our next lesson on digital citizenship. So I will see you guys very soon, okay? And I look forward to it. Bye, guys.